might off-screen the next ghost battle I run into, because my god, it's taking up so much time. And that's not even including the battles themselves. I'm back here. All of them, you know, shelter from the rain. For some reason just got Rocket Man by Elton John in my head now, because you know, I think it's gonna be a long time. It certainly will be. Oh, another spot for this. I will turn up the volume and, you know, when it starts talking, because, you know, it's gonna be quiet. Like, seriously, did the voice actors just like, okay, when you record your lines, right? But, you know, be as far away from the microphone as possible. It'll pick up your voice, just not very clear. That seems to be a thing in, you know, like I stated already in this recording. I don't really watch a lot of movies, if at all. But, you know, there has been a pattern where, you know, a lot of movies nowadays, for whatever reason, have the dialogue really quiet. And you like turn up the volume to hear what they're saying, and then you're like, okay. And then when it comes to a loud, dramatic scene, it's like, ow, my ears! It's like, god damn it, why did they do that? Ah, yeah, I remember now. In order to get those to appear, you've got to take those pictures. That's how you get his research notes. Or wherever his notes are. I didn't actually read it just now, clearly. You get the idea. I already read those when I originally played through this. Surprised we're not running into any ghosts, honestly. There should be an item around here. Now that I think about it, our destination, if I recall, is the house adjoining, which would be past the cemetery. Let's see. Anything over here? No. There's gotta be items here in the same spots as there were when playing with Yuri. I've noticed that a ghost disappeared. That's what I've noticed. It's Steven Tyler. I don't know why I keep calling this ghost Steven Tyler. It's just for whatever reason the hair and the outfit just make me think Steven Tyler. And seriously, they gave this freaking ghost jiggle business. What the fuck were they thinking? Got an exposed rib cage and no breasts of any noticeable size. Why would they do that? I mean, was there a thing where it's like, okay, here's how you can identify if it's, you know, female character. If they jiggle, they're female. If they don't, they're male. Yeah, Rui's character. You know, you think about it. Rui, if they are a woman, they're flat-chested. Anyhow, this ghost here, flat-chested. This one jiggle fits, but Rui not. Why would they even have jiggle physics if they're flat chested? I mean, you could ask why the excessive jiggle physics in general, really. But, you know, the answer to that is Toei Tecmo. That's just what they do. I mean, when did they merge? I mean, it was Tecmo that made these games originally. I think they were the ones who made the Dead or Alive games anyway, so... When did they, you know, kind of... Well, probably this game, honestly. I imagine the fourth game was not as excessive on fan service, I guess. I'd assume. I don't know, I haven't played it. It's going on the list though, you know. Like how this Let's Play was, you know, voted on last year. Freaking last year, man. By the time I finish with this Let's Play, be like, okay, next one. But you know, somewhere in September I will throw up a poll to decide on what horror game to Let's Play next. And Project Zero 4 will be on that list. Anyways, I wonder what made that turn, you know? Why is there so much jiggle physics and stuff in this game? Like, the other games didn't really have jiggle physics that I can recall. Fan service was not really much of a thing. They did have some weird outfits in the second game. I don't remember it being a thing in the third game, though. And I'm pretty sure the first game didn't really have anything like that. They had extra costumes, but they were nothing, you know, fan servicey, I guess. Now, what happened to me saying I was gonna off-screen the next fight? Because I just went on a ramble, that's why. I should probably heal, when I think about it. Well, save on a little bit of time, I'm gonna off-screen the rest of this fight then. You know, what are those symbols that say? You know, when you pan over a ghost and those symbols pop up. What are they saying? Are they even saying anything? I don't know. Maybe if I remember too well editing, I'll, you know, pause and zoom in on them and just see what it actually says. If it says anything. Could be Japanese characters, it could just be random symbols that aren't related to Japanese at all. Now, got on another ramble, I guess, so I guess I'm gonna on-screen the rest of this fight then. You know, one thing that bothers me is I've got shit eyesight, even with my glasses on. And I was playing Jurassic World Evolution 2, you know? And anytime I'm, you know, incubating dinosaur or wherever, and I'm looking at, you know, what are their population requirements, stuff like that. The text is so small that I can barely read it. It's annoying. I don't think there's any settings that changes. It's like, oh, you can have the subtitles changed, but that's it. Speaking of which, seems to be a bit of a glitch that I've encountered a number of times, where when you release a dinosaur, you don't even get the spoken intro for the dinosaur. I don't know why that seems to happen, but it's happened to me a lot. Game's full of glitches. That's great. I am gonna off-screen the rest of this because I'm out of rambles now, so off-screen. You know, this actually reminds me a bit of a nightmare I had a couple of years back. It's just like, what kind of nightmare was that? I mean, I don't think the ghost was hanging, but there was like a... I don't know, I was actually... I can't remember if I was playing one of these games, or if I was, you know, in one of these games. It's one or two, but I remember when I woke up, it's like, damn man, that's even creepier. when you really think about it. It's like, you know, Corpse Party, for example. I remember years ago having a nightmare about that. It's like, you play these games and it's just like, yeah, whatever. But you know, when you have a nightmare about it, it's like, damn, you know, you know, if you were in this situation, it would be pretty damn fucking terrifying, wouldn't it? But because of the way the gameplay works, it's just, you know, doesn't hit its full potential. You know why that is in this case? It's because, you know, it just becomes tedious. The gameplay, it's like, you either have stuff where overstage is welcome, or you have, you know, gameplay that makes it, you know, more frustrating than scary. Like, think of horror games where you constantly get killed by the monster or killer that's pursuing you wherever. You know, first few times, oh yeah, intense, scary, but once you like get in a point where you're constantly getting a game over and have to do it over and over again, it loses all its, you know, scary appeal. It just becomes annoying. In this case, though, it's not really, you know, like that, because we're not really dying here. It's just taking forever. Seriously, I don't know how long this fight has been going on for, but my god, Ren, your camera sucks. I mean, I know I could use better film, it's just that I want to waste better film. I want to, you know, conserve it for later. You know, for ghosts that really would be too much of a pain in the ass. Because this ghost, they're a bullet sponge, but, you know, they're manageable. If I was going up against a ghost that's, you know, like that one ghost that floats around the place, that would be a ghost where it'd be ideal to use better film, because that's a ghost you don't want to be fighting for an extended amount of time. Because they will hit you many times with their stupid floating bullshit. God damn it, you didn't let me finish whatever you were saying. Are we done yet? I guess we are. Jesus Christ, that went on way too long. I was just gonna enter this area, pick up some items, and then be on my way. But, you know, you're like, no, you gotta fight me first. I don't think there was anything back here, right? I'm thinking of a different area. Which is technically in the same area, it's just not this specific part. Items will spawn in the same location as they did when playing this game. You know, going back to that Hatsune Miku game that I was rambling about earlier. You know, that's the kind of game that destroys controllers, because you're freaking mashing so many buttons. It's just freaking chaos, that game, man. It's like, stick to freaking easy and normal mode, man. They're the only tolerable ways to play that game. If you play on hard mode, expect hell. If you play on extreme modes, expect to only be able to clear a few songs, and most likely just get bronze instead of silver or gold upgrades, because you ain't got no chance. No chance in hell. Unless you got a better controller or incredible reflexes. Like, I platinumed, you know, Project Diva X. That game actually requires you playing through all the songs on all the difficulties. I was able to do it, man. Beat all the bullshit challenges. But that Future Tone or wherever it's called, that one's another beast entirely. It doesn't have, you know, like platinum trophy or anything. Right? It's just, you know, playing on the high difficulties in that game is just outright cruel and unusual gameplay from the developers. I think there might be an item somewhere around here or two, so I'm gonna go check up there. think I see an item over there. Gotta get all the goods. And there might be something up around there as well. So the amount of times I've, played through this game at this point, I could probably like write out a walkthrough with maps or where all the items spawn. Except not really, because I don't remember every single location. It's weird to say that though, isn't it? Because, I still have blind in the title. Because, it started as a blind Let's Play, but, once you've played through the game multiple times in said playthrough, it's not really blind anymore. It's because I know what I'm doing. I've beaten the last drop how many times at this point? I don't know. I can't remember. Because, there were a few endings that, you couldn't... There were 4 endings specifically for Red, and I got all of them, so... Would that mean I've played through it 4 times now? Is that really how many times I've played through this drop? Damn, if that's the case, that's a lot more than I was expecting. So would this be the 5th time I've played through this drop? Technically the first time playing online, but still... It's crazy. Gotta get the item before we move on. Is there a way past you yet? Not a point going there though. Not yet anyway. Because I'm going about it in a different order and I hate how it turns you around like that. Go right over here somewhere. Here? Where's the hitbox? There it is. Should be like type 61, I think, or wherever this goes. Yeah, 61. See, I remember these things. I've played through this enough times. So this Let's Play went from a blind Let's Play to a walkthrough. Except I wouldn't really call this a walkthrough because, I get completely off track by rambling and shit. Not exactly ideal for a walkthrough. I remember back in the day when I first got internet. Well, it wasn't when I first got internet, it was first proper time when I, used the internet and came across YouTube for the first time and stuff like that. Remember some of the early videos I would watch were walkthrough videos. It's how I ended up getting through, what was it, Twilight Princess. I remember trading that game because, like, fuck this game, it's horrible. Because I got so far into it, but the motion controls were too awful. And I watched this freaking walkthrough on YouTube and see in the comments someone saying that you can turn that off, and I was like, shit, man, I'm getting that game again and trying again. I did, and I ended up beating the game. So, yeah. First Let's Play channel I think I ever came across is Beta Plays, which is a bit different from the average Let's Play channel, because most of their videos are Let's Not Plays. Basically has been on a quest for over a decade at this point to play every NES, Super Nintendo and Genesis Mega Drive game. And he has a thing called the Wheel of Crap that chooses at random. Basically got like a big ROM folder with him. The wheel would just, determine the number. I think the first proper Let's Player I came across, that just focuses on one game and plays for it all. Probably Nintendo Freaks, which surprisingly they're still going as well to this day. I haven't really watched their videos properly in years, but Come on, you oh shit. I was gonna say, come on, you bastard, but really, you should stay away from it. You did a number of damage on me, and I cannot approve of that. This ghost doesn't take long to defeat, right? Or do I have to off-screen you as well? How come you don't have the character appear in bottom mode? Well, actually, maybe you would be able to, if you'd like, you know, switch to the other actions, I guess. I think I just shot his wig off. I think that's what happens. It's like, oh no, you've exposed my balls! Well, he's not even balls. He just has shorter hair. It's misleading. I wonder which one he... I mean, does he use the one with the wig or the one without the wig as his dating profile? Ow! Jesus Christ! Sorry, I'm going to take a water. I didn't want to, but here we are. Because, you know, that's going to take away points. What? He just freaking disappears. What a prick. I mean, I'm not complaining too much, because at least, you know, I don't have to be fighting. This just feels like a complete waste of time when he does that. No. There's still items to find in the area. Plus, I'll be heading for the Shrine of Dolls instead. Go down... Oh, wait. There are items over there, I recall. Is there anything? Yep. It's on the other side, though. I'll keep note of that. But I know if another ghost pops up, I'm going to completely forget. Get off me, I'm pretty sure that's some sacred water, which I need because I just wasted one. What's that? It's a tree. Every time. Just where these ghosts... I mean, they come out of nowhere, clearly. It's just kind of weird, isn't it? Why does a ghost just pop out of nowhere? Does it have a backstory like the other ghosts? The answer is no. Delayed response there. Very sure there should be some type of film right around here. Type 14 or 61. Ah, god damn it, every freaking time! Get off! Yeah, type 61. Right. Yeah, I wonder, he's like, will any of my friends be there with me? What about your family? Did you not get married? I mean, Ren seems to be one of your descendants, so did you have a brother or a sister or something? So I've spent my whole life chasing ghosts, and now in my old age and soon to become one of them, I never got married. I didn't have time for romance. Pretty sure there's a pattern here where ghost goes to me.
For 7 years, I am with the unknown. When I turn 7 years old, I'll become a person and
Because, you know, until you're 7 years old, you're clearly not legally a person yet. According to her. Long way.
I died once, but I came back. Because you were at my side.
Yeah, that was his granddad or great-granddad or great-great-uncle or some shit. I don't know. Mistaken identity because he looks a lot like the Dr. Aso guy.
Maidens who have returned from the dead become powerful pillars.
Hi. I basically just got down in one hit. I was wondering if maybe they had a failed frame chance. Guess not.
They say becoming a pillar means you live forever. Does that mean I will be alive forever?
Basically, you gotta go in this exact order where she will appear like that, because otherwise you're gonna miss the item that she'll drop at the end of this. Where's the door? Wait, it's on this side? Yes. Anything back here? That would be terrifying if that doll just started running and jumped, leaped over there, and just charged at you. That'd be scary shit right there. You know, jump scares. That would be a jump scare.
Even so,
And that's how you gotta get in that order, get all the scenes, and then she'll drop for her everything. You know, jump scares in horror, well, it'd be movies or games. You know what I think would make them a bit more effective? If they didn't all have that annoyingly loud sound effects. Just keep it subtle, man. It's like a look away and you miss it. Like ghosts disappearing out of nowhere. Like, Jesus Christ, did I just see that? Sure, you know, you'll flinch because of the sound effect, but you know, it just kind of cheapens it, doesn't it? And there's also that kind of thing where, you know, you go, Jesus Christ, but then you'll laugh because of how silly it was. So, you know, actually, oh, that's Lisa the womb cabin. Not the cable car. We're basically going this way. I'm just wondering if maybe I can take a detour, but I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it taking the detour, honestly. How many points have I got? Oh, wrong button. I forget what points you need S plus rank. Probably fine, honestly. It's just, you know, just being thorough. God damn it, every time I even took my finger off the button, but it was too late. Type 0. I'll take the first turn here so that I can go see if I can find some more items before I progress. I wonder why you can't actually get here from there. You'd have to either go to Shrine of Dolls or the Womb Cavern, which also goes through the Shrine of Dolls. So you only really got one real way to go to, get to this area. Because you can't use the cable car on this problem. I wonder what that says. Maybe I will translate it. Maybe I won't. Probably just says, off limits or some shit. Just passing through, just picking up some items. I am honestly surprised at the lack of ghosts so far. Which is kind of a good thing, I guess, in a way. Bad thing because I need the points, but good thing because the fights, they go on way too long. Let's see. Speak of the... Did you go for my crop? Is that what you were aiming? You're the one that takes the longest to defeat as well. God damn. All the ghosts up here, it has to be you. You wanna fight on the train? The tram car thing? We can do this way if you want. The fire extinguishers. This tram car is clearly ghostproof. You can't come in here, it's illegal. Holy shit, she broke the law! Is there even anything down here? There's no reason to be on this tram car. It's basically a death trap. You know, the way I'm walking around like it's the first person, it reminds me of those on-rail shooter arcades. Has that kind of feel to it, or rather look to it. And that makes me think, there was a game on the Wii, or was it the Xbox? Or am I mixing up two different games? There was one ghost game, I remember, oh god damn it. I remember PewDiePie played it many years ago. And the characters were like silhouettes of sorts. They didn't actually have, detailed faces or anything like that. I can't remember what it was called. But I think that might have had an on-rails feel to it, or maybe it didn't. And I also remember this shitty Connect game or whatever it was called that he played. And then there was it called The Calling or something like that? I remember playing that and he would put on that ridiculous voice. It's kind of weird how much PewDiePie has changed since then. Went from like to like so cringy. It's like now I'm just gonna chill and do whatever and not upload as much. Just do whatever. Come on. You sure you were gonna glance into his soul or his cross? Now let's zoom in on her face, see what you have to say. Where are you? Have you got anything to say? She's like, how dare you try that shit on me? I was gonna inflict you with a status kick. It's like, I would glance into your soul. That doesn't mean you have the right to glance into mine. It's not how this works. It's a one-way thing. Only I'm allowed to do that. I was wondering if maybe it was like, you know, a case where she only does that if you use an effect on her. But I guess it's if you just lock on first, you will do that. Which is something to take note of because there is that trophy where you gotta defeat freaking 30 ghosts in one drop with that status thing. So, yeah. You'd probably have to have this ghost spawn like 30 times. Like, I'm probably gonna do that as a bonus part, once gotten through this, last drop on like Maiden. I'll probably play it on either easy or normal because, why would you do that on nightmare difficulty? That'd just be insane. Jokes already take forever to defeat as it is. In fact, it's taking so damn long that I'm gonna off the rest of this battle. So off. Damn, you see that, man? She was totally going down on him. Jesus Christ. This fight never ends, and all I can hear in my head is that freaking Bee Gee song. Nights on Broadway, specifically the lyrics. Whereas that cool section where it slows down, and where it's just like, even if it takes forever, I will wait. Even if it takes a lifetime, oh fuck, a lifetime. Live it on, or that's on Broadway. Sinking in the sun, singing 15 heads, live it on. Oh, we're finally done. I guess all we have to do is blame it on the Nights on Broadway. And now pronounce you man and ghost. Was there anything down here? Jesus Christ, that went on way too long. The other lyrics to that song come into play if a ghost immediately responds. It's like, you never ever left my side. It's like, well, you certainly didn't. Which is unfortunate, because I want to freaking make progress here. And you are just delaying getting through this damn place. And it's gonna happen because I'm thinking of maybe, just maybe, going to visit old Asso, on the beach. Which means I have to go through some bullshit. Which is very unfortunate. There's nothing over here, right? This is, Yuri's section, she went through there. But you and me, when we eventually get around to playing her, we're heading this direction. To the Forbidden Valley. I don't know why they call it the Forbidden Valley when it's a cemetery. They should just call it the Forbidden Graveyard or something. I don't know. But you see this horrible maze-like bullshit. Our destination's over here, so we don't even need to go bleep. But I'm gonna go bloop, 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 and then we go back. Bloop, 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 bloop. So fun times are ahead. We can't. Ah, fuck. First fight in this freaking shithole. It was inevitable. See, this place sucks. This is the worst place in the game. These ghosts tend to spawn. I mean, it makes sense, you know, we're right by all these graves, but still, it takes a piss. It's really hard to, you know, move around. It's really cramped. And, you know, as we've established, nightmare difficulty ghosts are bullet sponges. So they take a minimum, probably close to 10 minutes to beat a single freaking ghost. Might as well make our way around while fighting, so we don't get stuck at the entranceway. Oh. Thanks for despawning the ghosts. That was very helpful. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to do that from, you know, this point going forward, but hey. Maybe we'll get lucky. We're not getting lucky because they're already here. Oh my god, right in my face. It's like the game makes it so you can't run when there's a ghost around. You will get hit all the goddamn time. She's like, we're not done yet. Yeah, don't run away. Bad idea, because I will catch you. It's like a teleport. Yeah, I imagine it would be with no eyes. Lay me down on the nights on Broadway. Maybe if I sing that song at you, it will make you die.
Don't run away.
Holy shit, it works. Why did it work? Oh, it's because you're here now. Thanks, you saved me. Saved me 2 times. And there's an item there now. It's weird because, you know, the way the game goes right there when you enter, it shows where you have to go. So you can bypass these additional bits of backstory and notes. So the game kind of misleads you a bit. It's like, hey, you're going for that 100% completion? Well, you're gonna miss out if you just, you know, immediately follow where we want you to go. Really? Well, I know what film I'm gonna be using on the next song of it that shows up. Gotta, you know, make room. What film are you? God damn, navigating around here is such a pain in the ass. Really, I gotta go all the way around that just to get that as well. So far, so good. Of course, I jinxed it. Yeah. I'll say hello, my little friend. I didn't hit it the right way, but whatever. Yeah, laugh at this. The useful thing about Ren's camera is if you do the 4-8 shot thing, which doesn't require, you know, building up any meat or anything like with Yuri and me. You know, it only takes up one film. It's crazy. Damn, you done already? Can't glance you with this remembers. Wait, there's one on that side too, what the fuck? That's some bullshit right there. Oh wait, no, that was probably Type 61 that yeah. So never mind. Actually, that's might as well, you know, we got plenty of Type 14. To the Twilight Peak. I wonder how many parts are going to be in this recording. 2 or 3, I don't know yet. Because you have to take into account some of the off-screen parts. It's not going to be much, really. It'll add up a couple of minutes, but probably not too much. I don't like my videos to like go over 15 minutes if I can, you know. So it might end up being 3 videos. I think he appears on the beach on the other side. Not that I think it really mattered which direction you come in from, still. Might as well, you know, see if there's anything over here. Yep, there it is. God damn it, I knew it! And I fell for it anyway. We've gotta consistently have at least 20 herbal medicine at any given time. Out of all these railcrows, you gotta wonder how many people they've sacrificed over the years, you know? Before everything went completely to shit and everyone died. Where are they? That's it, where are you? Oh, there you are. Yeah, that's made me think of a thought I've had before. You know, people have near-death experiences and, you know, you're usually seeing like clickbait videos. It's like, person who came back from the dead tells us that this is real and this is true and all that. I just think, you know, dreams are freaking weird as shit, right? And they can be otherworldly and stuff. So, you know, what if that's kind of what they experienced, you know, in their last moments, and so when they were revived, they thought, okay, that's proof of that, instead of thinking, That's probably because, you know, you were still technically alive and your life was flashing before your eyes and, you know, all this shit. I don't know. Nobody knows. Is it just me or does that rock look like a face? Look at that. That's a nose. And those are the eye holes. Don't think there's anything past here. Wait, actually there might be. I think Type 0 film might be at the back of this. Oh, and there's also this, of course. The one time where we have to change the adjustments of the camera. The order of these notes are so weird. Should be Type 0. Yep. I don't really get a lot of Type 0, but I guess it makes sense. It's the strongest film after all. Can you imagine using Type 0 film as Ren, hitting it 8 shots with just one, you know, Type 0 film? Would that basically just end the battle right away? Or would it still be like, nah, we're still bullet sponges, so that was pretty good effect, you know, there, but it didn't damage us nearly enough to one-shot us. Or in that case, 8-shot them, because, you know, you get 8 shots with just one film. Now we gotta go through the shitty graveyard again. Are you? I only just stepped freaking foot out of here and you're already attacked. This is some serious BS. Oh. Ow, I'm right over here apparently. What's going on? Now, me saying, you know, shitty graveyard and all that, I just think of the city walk out in South Park. Like, if the city has a graveyard called City Graveyard, then you would probably say shitty, you know, graveyard. That was the whole origin story of that character, by the way. While they were like, you know, doing work and all that, they would order takeout from a city walk, and the guy sounded like he was saying shitty walk, and that was the origin of the character. Not even joking, man. That's legit how that character came to be. It also makes me think, you know, the Mongolian episode that they kept tearing down his city wall. That originated because they were apparently one time in China or something like that, and they were just imagining these Mongolians breaking down the wall, and it's just picture them going, "God damn you Mongolians, break down my sea wall that time." So yeah, kind of racist, but you know, it's South Park. I'm over here, I don't know where I'm going out. Kinda lost. I'm gonna get around this freaking graveyard and I don't know which way I'm going.
No, don't run away.
Don't run away. Don't run away from the precious. I'm Gollum. Come on, say cheese, so we can be out of here. I mean, where the hell am I? Seriously, which is the correct path to take? I guess this way. I'm behind some graves, like, well, which ones? I'm right around the corner. I just thinking a bridge over troubled water. The lyric is like I'm sailing right behind us. But you know, unlike that song, which is basically about basically being there for someone, we're not here for you. We're here to get the fuck out of here, basically. Ah shit, this is dead ends. It's a bad idea. I'm sailing right behind, like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind. Or whatever it was. Might have been different towards the end of the song. Now, songs will change the lyric in the chorus. That probably does happen at the end of the song. I can't remember. I haven't heard it in a while. Nice song. And she's done for. Now I'll actually have to go back around here, because maybe I can pick up that Type 61 now. Oh wait, it was a different spot. Shit. Where would that spot be? It'd probably be that one. Yeah. How much does that make now? There's a good amount of film. Is it the same ghost again? Showing me. And talk about dedication to the craft there now. She's had her eyes ripped out, she's dead. She's been dead for 100 years, but she's still, trying to recruit new people. Just makes it sound like she's in a cult, really, doesn't it? Come on, then.
Where are you?
What was that movement? And even Type 61 takes it. Just getting a few cheap shots, here and there. Sounds a bit distant. Oh shit. I could ask you the same thing, where are you? There you are, you're still up there. I wonder why you sound so far away. Man, Type 61 really finishes battles pretty quickly. Wait. I'm sure it's around here. To the house of joining we will go. I think that leads right to the end of this section, I think. Do we get the checkpoints? Yes, we do. Now, even if one of these parts ends up being over 50 minutes, well, we'll see how it goes in editing, I guess. I know the first part's gonna be like 40 odd minutes. Because we're up to like an hour 54 minutes on the recording. So I don't know how long this recording is gonna be and how many parts we'll get out of it. You look freezing there, which is understandable because you're in the pouring rain. I mean, you look like you're gonna be, out swimming, but it's a bit too cold for that. But anyways, that's gonna do for this record session. We'll go through Yuri's section, and actually, I wonder. No, I'm not sure if I'd be able to beat the whole game in the next section. And by the whole game, I mean the rest of this drop. Because this section is pretty short, and then after that, I think you switch to play as Mew. Her section is the shortest of them all. And you play as Ren, you go for the House of Joining, so that shouldn't take too long either. And then you basically move on to the final boss after that. So maybe I could beat it in the next record session. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. See you next time, viewers.